Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Thursday Happy Hour Live here on the NorthJersey.com Facebook page. I have a little bit of red wine today. Cheers. Welcome back. And my wine is particularly fitting today because we have a really excellent wine bar on today. Spuntino Wine Bar in Clifton is joining us, and they're going to show us how to make some cocktails. Hello, Lexi. We have Lexi Morgan mixing up some cocktails for us.
How you doing, everyone? I'm Lexi, and I'm going to make some cocktails for you.
We can't wait. We were just talking about how you've been there for 9 years now, so you've got a lot of expertise when it comes to mixology.
I try my best, and I'm really excited to be here. I just want to let everyone know I am alone in the private room, so I am going to take off my mask for this segment only. Just let everyone know.
Perfect. And tell us a little bit about how you guys have been doing. You know, do you have outdoor? Well, I know you have outdoor because I've been there since then. So you have a lovely outdoor area. If you guys are doing indoor, you know, tell us about the safety measures that you're taking and how you're doing.
So yeah, we have a huge outside lot, which was awesome for us that we had a huge parking lot in front. So we were able to like capitalize on that and get a lot of tables in there. And now we are open for 25%, and we are taking the proper safety measures, 6 feet apart. If you're not eating or drinking, mask on at all times throughout the bathroom and stuff. We have Q&R readers. Everything is contactless with delivery and pickup as well.
Well, we certainly appreciate that. And I know I went there and dined outdoors a couple of weeks ago, and I felt totally safe, and, you know, everything was wonderful, you know, given the circumstances. So I appreciate that. And I also appreciate the wonderful cocktails that you make. So can you tell us the first cocktail that you're going to show us how to make today?
We're going to do our red sangria. So it's going to be a recipe that we've had from day one, and it's an Italian sangria. So we're going to start with 3 ounces of red wine.
Any particular red wine that you use, or is it just, you know, whatever?
You can use any red wine. We use Montepulciano here. It's an awesome red from Sicily.
Awesome.
Then we're going to get our peach schnapps, our sour apple, and our brandy. Little ½ ounce of each. Yellow ice. We're going to top it off with Pellegrino. Make it real Italian.
I love a little bit of bubbly. This is a nice addition.
Go a long way in my life.
Yeah, agreed.
We're going to top it off with some fruit, a little orange slices, and apples. If I could get it out of there. Ooh. Do a little stir just to like mix everything up.
Perfect.
Voila.
Oh, that looks, oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful.
It's very refreshing, especially we've been having a really awesome, you know, warm fall. So it's perfect for any kind of weather as of now.
Yeah, I think I'm drinking sangria all year long, personally, you know.
All year long.
Doesn't have to be just a summer thing. And I think that this is, I say this all the time on this happy hour, but this is the perfect example of, yes, you could make it at home, or, you know, you could just go to Spuntino and have them make it for you, because this one has a lot of ingredients. So, you know, Lexi will do the hard work for you.
I am. The labor of love right here.
Perfect. Well, okay, so we have our sangria, so that's a good start, especially for, you know, a wine bar like yourself. So let's move on. What's the next cocktail that we're gonna make?
So we're gonna do our Silk City Fashion, which, you know, I love so much because my dear friends actually own this distillery, and it's right down the block. So local is always better in my eyes, and it's always good to, especially during this time in the pandemic, support local businesses. So it's a nice, fun variation on a old fashioned. So it's going to be brown sugar, a little bit, 3 dashes of orange bitters. We're going to do, again, we're an Italian tapas place. So this is a Rapa Giovanni walnut liqueur, which I love. So we're going to do 1 ounce of that. And then we're going to do 2 ounces of the Silk City straight bourbon.
I love seeing, you know, local restaurants supporting local distilleries. I mean, they are literally right down the street from you guys if you haven't been to both. So do a double whammy. Go for dinner at Spuntino, get a cocktail, and then head over to Silk City and get some alcohol.
So we'll do a nice stir. Little 20-second stir. Get it nice and cold. We'll strain it into a rocks glass. Big ice cube. Ooh. Only way to drink whiskey.
That's right.
Gonna get a nice orange peel and get a little nice zest from the orange.
You're going around the rim there?
I am, get those nice orange zest flavors out in there with the bourbon.
Gorgeous. And I have a question for you. Is there a reason why this particular drink is stirred instead of, shaken in the mixer? Well,
when you shake whiskey, it waters it down, and it's already over a big cube, so it's going to get watered down even more, so that it has dilution, and that's not want a cocktail at all. So when you stir a drink, throw it over big ice cube.
Okay, perfect. So good to know if anybody's making a whiskey cocktail at home or this one.
If it's once you have to put over ice, don't shake it because it's already watered down enough, unless you're like a martini or something, or like a drink. But anything in a rocks pour should always be stirred.
Okay, perfect. Well, again, I'm so pleased to see that you guys are using Silk City, and I know you guys have a lot of local ingredients there at Spuntino, which is always great. Like you said, especially during a pandemic, helping everybody out. So let's move on to our last cocktail. What's this third one that you're going to show us?
All right, we're going to do a new cocktail I just came up with. It's called a Spice Pear Sour.
Ooh.
So it's egg white based. So there's going to be a fun dry shake in the middle, and then a regular shake.
Nice. And I've talked about this before when people have used egg whites in the past, but just for anybody watching who might be a little nervous, what's the benefit of an egg white, and are they going to get salmonella from it?
Nobody's going to get salmonella. I trust you. It wouldn't be old school classic cocktail in a sour. Has always been lemon juice, simple syrup, and an egg white, and things kind of went a different way as like years went on. But now I think everyone's going back to the classic cocktail and the way it should be made, and egg white, any kind of simple syrup, and any kind of citrus, and that should be a variation of a sour.
I agree, and I mean it makes such a velvety texture to it. So that's our we're very pro egg white on this program. But I just want anybody who's tuning in for the first time should know.
Put it in a different shaker so you don't so it doesn't start to curdle.
Right.
So you put everything else in the bottom shaker, and you always keep your egg white in the bigger shaker. So we're going to start off with an ounce of lemon juice, half ounce of pear juice to bring out that pear flavor that we're going to get out of the St. George Spice Pear liqueur, half ounce of our vanilla clove in-house simple syrup, and we're going to do 2 ounces of the St. George liqueur. So we're going to start with a dry shake. Always shake it vigorously to get that nice froth. I'm going to shake it again with ice.
Look at that.
So if it's made right, it's going to go right up to the brim, kind of a little like hugging it a little bit, almost kind of going over it, but not falling out of the glass.
Right.
Perfect. So now I'm going to take some Peugeot bitters. kind of garnish it up a little bit.
Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever seen that. So you just dabble it on top of
Dabble it on, and then I kind of throw a fruit spar through it. I make a nice heart on top. And now the reason why I made this drink are these awesome stained glass fruit chips that I've created in-house.
Ooh.
I cut a pear very thin and a ton of fruit, kiwis, strawberries, and blueberries, and I bake them in the oven. And they look like a stained glass.
Oh my gosh.
So this is our spiced pear sour. It's delicious.
That is gorgeous. And I think that's a perfect like fall cocktail. I mean, a little spiced pear, you got a little beautiful stained glass window effect on top. And again, that egg white, which I think if anybody has any trepidation about, just try it. You're going to like it.
Yeah, don't knock until you try it. I think everyone's very like, they're like apprehensive about trying it, but it's delicious and,
Yeah, I totally agree. So again, you can make all these cocktails at home, get the ingredients, or you can do the easy and lazy thing, which I am always a proponent of, and just go to Spuntino and get it there. So Lexi, can you tell us when you guys are open in case anybody's interested in stopping by?
We are open 7 days a week. We are open for brunch on the weekend. So we open at 11 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. And we're open till 10 o'clock on Friday and Saturday nights. And then the rest of the days of the week, we do close at 9 at night. But we are open 7 days a week. So anytime, stop in from 11 till 9 and you should be good to go.
Good to know. And before I let you go, I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't mention, your really excellent wine selection. So can you tell us a little bit about the wines if somebody prefers that over a cocktail?
I mean, we do serve over 50 glasses of wine by the glass, and then we have over 300 by the bottle. So it doesn't matter what kind of wine drinker you are, you're going to find something you love here. And
right.
I'm here, and, our other coworkers, everyone I work with are pretty knowledgeable on everything we have in house, so we could definitely guide you through most of the list. So you're always going to find something you love.
It's good to know. I mean, I think that's perfect. So don't get stressed out. They're there to help you. If you don't feel bad. I always feel bad when I ask for help with wine, but that's what you guys are there for.
Adventurous, So we have everything that you could probably think of in a wine bar. So if you want to try something new, or if you want to stay true to what then we have everything for you.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for showing us how to make a couple of cocktails, Lexi. We really appreciate you coming on the show.
Of course, Rebecca. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll see you soon. And of course, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we will be back next week at 5 p.m. on Thursday for another happy hour live. And until then, you guys can check out Spuntino. You can make some cocktails at home, or like me, you can just, have some red wine. Cheers.